mic. Let's hear the voice. Yeah, I have to refresh here and then I should be able to hear it, but I best test it. I don't know these days, everything is strange. Problem with mic. Perfect, it works. Okay, what else? I'm already recording. And I think I can already start the game. Indeed. It's almost strange. Anti-chat can be activated. I put a camera view in my actual headset this time instead of the usual neon style view. How do you want to call it? I'll have to disable it though, because this way you completely cover the game. You can see my setup from another side in this way. Okay, let me push this backward. It's not like there is enough lightning for it in any case. You almost see nothing. Yeah, I better go back to the usual one. No, because with this you also see the game. You see both half and half. Well, actually you see mostly the game because there is not enough light. You see the window and then you see the game. So another look at the stream. Okay, also the audio of the game is working. Good. I also had to change my browser for the overlay down there. I made it a bit more transparent. Probably it's better, by the way. And I had to change the browser because I had some strange bug. It was Microsoft Explorer actually, so maybe I was asking for it. But I'm using a different browser, so when I change the zoom level of Chrome, it doesn't change the zoom level of the chat window. It has to stay exactly the same. And now it's Firefox, which is better, of course, than Microsoft Explorer. 134,000. Let's see if I can get something new. Well, actually, yes, I could. I'm trying to get into tier 4 and now also I think it isn't too far. Which was the last Corsair I had unlocked? Well, we might in theory buy... But these are down tiered compared to what I'm flying. No, after the A20 I could buy this and put it also into service. What is this? The Helldiver. I know absolutely nothing about this. It's a dive bomber. Doesn't it look like the 110 at least a bit? I think I'll buy it. 77,000. And I could put it in place. Let's put it here, just to see how it goes. Helldiver. Holy Diver. Well, okay. I best not digress too much. Lest my horrible singing abilities come into play. And let's get to the fight. Finally back to the familiar game. It's been quite an adventure to play again Elite Dangerous this morning. Do you like space games? Well, they have their moments. It's a game that has, in fact, many interesting moments in it. Center the view. And I think I'll take off from here. No objectives at the moment, only protect the convoy. Might even go with the new thing already. Helldiver should come with a couple of bombs. There is a ground battle, I tell you. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it does. 3.0 is the rating.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Does it have a turret? Yes, it has a turret that you use like so. Ah, but the battle is almost over. I thought it had just begun. Actually, it's the other way around. The Helldiver. Ah, but the name is kinda cool, huh? Looks like a fairly heavy aircraft. Single engine. Okay. Let's do some ground attack roll. And maybe, okay. Why does it always happen when I take off with a new airplane? Why does it always happen? What did I do wrong? I didn't even push the lever one way or the other. You shouldn't count for that, right? No, but it's a 1 minute 35. Time to replay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's read something about the Helldiver. And War Thunder, take off. Most of all, that's... Ecco, appunto. How does one take off with the Helldiver? When it's 10 centimeters off the ground, it just rolls to the right and you slam into the ground. As soon as you take off, it rolls right. You throttle slow to 110%. Take off flap. Are you using mouse or joystick? After lift off, it rolls so hard to the left you cannot even correct it. Yeah, usually means I took it off too slow. That's not it. It banks to the left. Where are we going with repair? 47 seconds, my god. Ah, what a difficult beginning. Check your trim maybe. It was very unstable. 30-33% right rudder trim, around 10% nose down elevator trim to take off with flaps and payload. I don't know guys about trying to do it again. Probably after this repair I'll go with a different plane, then maybe we test it later. It's not nice to begin a stream like this. It's an interesting plane, but if there is this difficulty, maybe later. 9 seconds, 8. Every time I try a new plane, it was the same thing with the Apache, it was the same thing with the Mustang, it was a whole entire story. And repair. I don't want to risk it for the moment, let's go with the Mustang. Also because the mission is almost over, lest we risk not doing absolutely anything. So let's do it with the Mustang, why not? This is another difficult plane to take off from. But actually I was using the same technique, I didn't risk touching the controls too much. Now I can take off with this, no problem. Well, most of the times. Imagine if I crashed again. This is another very unstable airplane, and to take off in this actually is not too difficult, just let it take off by itself. You only move the stick to stabilize the roll. And yeah, it's okay, you see. Not difficult at all. I don't know what's the point of that thing. I don't know. Yet. We're going to test it again later on stream. Okay. Not the best beginning with the new plane. This is an almost over mission, huh? With few people on the other team, strangely, even though they're winning, and a guy that got 10 kills, players, and only 3 deaths. Destroy the enemy convoy, C7. Best beginning, new plane, let's see how it goes. Bam, broke the wing. At least we had the internet to entertain us while we waited for it to be repaired. I don't think we'll be able to do much before the match ends. Also, it made me start farther from the mission. This is getting better and better. Maybe one combat before the end. I think the game feels betrayed, no? I didn't play War Thunder yesterday and now I took it personally. Well, actually, yes. To have the chat window a bit more transparent is better. I can actually read my instruments below it. Well, most of them. It feels a bit smaller compared to what it was before. There was an improvement, there was. Look at the quantity of stuff in the air. These, I think, are what I want. Heading toward the ground battle now. The ground battle is past the river. Actually, I can see the river on the map. This is the Ruhr map, yeah. I think it's supposed to be the greyish thing that looks like a road, yeah, but it's shaped like a river, which is kind of a telltale sign. Now we should be able to join the action before the end of the match. Protect the allied attackers in E1. We're not going to do it. I want to see some enemy in the face. We're getting to the point where they start to seem move faster. That in particular is coming towards me. What's my altitude? 2300. We're against only Germans. Okay, so we know more or less what to expect. There's a good probability the one on top is the usual Focke-Wulf. So we best stay even higher. And I should also check my 6. These are the ground attackers coming into the battle. I see our base. The city is Duisburg. Okay, we flew just here in Sturmovik the other day. I was doing the exact same thing in the other sim modes. speaking about one of the most important air operations of World War II, after all, the famous Bodenplatte, when the Germans came to try and interdict Allied bombers who were coming into their territories at the very end of the war. It's a bit of a shame that in this game, well, it's like that necessarily because of its structure, but to not tie specific operation and eras to specific plans, it's a bit of a disgrace, historically speaking. It would be cooler if you could fly different scenarios that were more devised according to history. I mean, well, of course, you could have both ways. Maybe for simulation mode at least. It's very unlike the kind of thing you experience in Stormwing. It also would make for an easier identification of planets. Here it's always a bit of a fantasy. You have things for all different eras mashed together. But also this flexibility probably is the reason this game has a far bigger player base. You can do a bit of whatever you want. What am I looking at? What are you? What are you? Speak to me! It looks like a ground attacker coming towards our territory. Don't tell me it's the Me-264. No, in fact, I don't know what it is. But I bet it has a rear turret. Quite surprisingly to have missed it. I was sure I would have hit it. Hit him a bit. And you're dead, I think. What was it? An ankle, okay. Ankle 111. Ah, you see, we're helping a bit mothers. Probably this match will be lost, but at least we're getting the bombers above the Ruhr. Now, if this were the real Operation Bodenplatte, presumably he was going to bomb one of the Allied airfields, and in fact that's actually what he could have been doing. So this particular scenario plays out quite correctly according to history. Well, probably the Mustang will be a later version, the one that is also in Stormwing. Now overflying the city of Dorsten, and maybe I see a possible potential. Maybe it's an enemy. Let's go and check it out. No, but wait, these are closer, yeah. They might be heading for the ground attackers. What's that, another bomber? No, P-38. Yeah, well, it's big, of course, it's a P-38. Maybe you want to help me. I'll tell him follow me. And that's, I think, a German. Look at him dive. What is he doing? No, actually he's climbing, yeah. It's a BF. I hope the P-38 covers me, but it doesn't make much of a difference for the moment. Let's just try to bring him down. Is that a player? I don't think so. By the way he moves, looks like a bot. Okay. It's another plane to fight with. The Mustang, I mean. You have to be very accurate with these cannons. They aren't as fast firing as machine guns. We're a bit of a surgeon with this thing. No. Okay, let's dive again. But to dive against the Mustang isn't the best idea. I think we can reason with this opponent. Unfortunately he's faster because of the overpowered German engine he has aboard that thing. It looks like one of the later BFs, I can't tell them apart. And well, we're chasing, I mean, if another one comes from behind that would look horrible. And I think, yeah, it's time to shoot again. Broke some flap or elevator or whatever. I think it's enough to bring him down, actually. Yeah, that was a player. BF109 G version. Indeed, one of the latest models. The G version is the one that is a bit more of an attacker, right? Less of a dogfighter. The E version is what you have to really watch out for. But as I said, they don't tell BFs apart very well, so to me it's all theoric. Okay, well, 2 kills in an already lost battle, it's not bad. Let's go towards the big battle over there. These are the ground attackers, I think, getting ready to engage the ground targets. 2 kills, 1 player, 1 AI, and 1 death. Ah, so it did count for a death. Well, excuse me, when? I waited for the plane to be repaired. Never mind. I won't think too much about it, even though it's absolutely unfair, because the plane was repaired, no? I even waited for it. Next time, like hell, I'm going to wait, just restart, if it doesn't make a difference. I wanted to do the correct thing. Well, everything happens in war. You have to reason with things. You have to accept the unpredictability. Okay, it's over. That was bound to reason. It was ending as soon as I entered. Okay. Then let's do another one. Battle is already in progress. Well, 2 battle. Sometimes it gets stuck like this. What is your problem, War Thunder? It's a bit like this. Okay, rejoin like so. I want to fly the new plane. Come on. I want to fly the new plane. Okay, Sicily. This is the perfect place for it. So, let's break another Helldiver. I think it's time. What did that guy say? He said, increase the speed slowly. Let's see if it is true. I will break at least an average of 1 Helldiver per mission, at least until I learn to take off in it. SP2C1, C1, whatever. I only have the small bombs though, huh? Well, okay. So, well, in theory it's the torque of the engine. When the plane goes like so during takeoff, it's the torque of the engine that gets you. So if I increase more slowly my speed, no? Look at the big flaps on the wings. What's the name of these things? It's the one that are activated automatically. Okay, I'm increasing to about, let's say, 57. Sounds good, in theory. Lower also the flaps. Flaps in takeoff position. Well, at this speed I'll never take off. 74. 83. I'm trying to apply the rudder. But the fact is, it doesn't pull to the side. That's the strangest thing. It just wants to roll. I'm trying to control the roll with the throttle, actually. But unless I increase it to 100%, I'll never take off. I think I took off. It feels like it. See, my stick is all to the right, actually inside my leg. Look at that. That looks very painful. Did I leave the ground? What the fuck, this plane as well. Now I'm in web speed. Well, out of an airfield, and I broke the plane again. I don't know. This is the most ridiculous thing in the history of everything. I have no idea what's the problem with this blasted plane, and I won't wait for it to be fixed because I counted as a death also before, so no reason there. And to counteract my apparent noobness, I will go with the Mustang again, because that's the hardest plane to take off in, and I have no problems with it. This one is just broken, in my opinion. I don't know, I'll have to read about it more, maybe see a tutorial or two. Let's go with the Mustang. So, did I really waste 100,000 credit? I'm starting to be afraid of it. No, I have to get reason with it. I'll eventually learn. Maybe I should do it. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, I should do it in training mode so I don't pay for the deaths. Maybe that would be better. I have no idea. It's strange because it seems to be that people consider the American nation as one of the easiest to play in War Thunder, but actually some of the planes of this nation are hella hard. One of them is the Mustang. Took me more than a week to learn flying in this. And then you unlock a simple, very simple looking ground attack, and what happens is that you cannot even take off in it. What the hell is this? Quite disappointing at the moment. I bet I reason with it eventually. I should be able to learn how to do it, but for the moment it's disappointing. On me, he says. Well, you should maybe attack the A point, man. All my trim goes whenever. As soon as I try to use the chat, I don't know why, just like that. I see a lot of Russian players. You have to be careful saying this thing if you are in voice chat. Yesterday I was playing Pavlov, the shooter in VR, no? And I said, oh, but there are a lot of Russian people here. Just stating a fact. It wasn't meant to be insulting in any way. Then at the end of the match, one of them called me a motherfucker Zarlok. I don't know what offended him of me saying there are a lot of Russians. He was just stating a fact. Maybe, man, slow down. I mean, but there are a lot of angry, strange people playing first-person shooters. Oh my god! Also, the previous match I was in a what's the name of? I tested this strange game mode that is apparently very popular. It comes from Garry's mod, the one where you have to find the terrorists hidden among the population. It's named like Triple T. I hated it, by the way. But there was this little kid. That must have been like 7 or 8 years old, not much more. And he swore like a mariner. It was the craziest thing. Yeah, I killed this motherfucker, he's following me around. Oh my god. Chill out. If this is you at 8 years old, what are you going to become? I don't want to play the part of the old man, but sometimes it's crazy. The kind of people you meet in these games. So good thing here no one speaks with anyone. At least you can have your own imagination fill the blanks. Above the lake we have combat. That lake really calls for combat at all times. Now I said let's go and capture the objective, but also I'm tempted to go to the lake. Well, from a strategic standpoint, in theory, capturing the point is the correct thing, yeah. We're not in a hurry, right? We're not in a hurry. Follow me! Follow me! If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Almost to the point now. 36,000. We are against Italians and Germans. Okay. I have newfound respect for the Italian planes. I don't know if you was here the last time I played this game. I don't think many were actually. But in the end of the session I went with the Italian planes again. On this very map. I had a single sortie with something like 5 or 6 kills. He never ran out of ammo. It was the Series 1, whatever, I don't know. The C2, no, that's the Macchi, I don't remember the G55, yeah. It was the G55, and it performed incredibly well. It was a discovery. I hated that plane. Now I'm not so sure I hate it anymore. I'll have to try it again. Also, it was upgraded, that's part of the fact. But what I liked the most is the fact that it didn't run out of bullets. It felt like an in-between solution between the Americans and the Russian planes. As agile as the second, but with a lot of ordnance like the American ones. You know what? I think that's an enemy, and it's generally not a good thing to go towards him if he's Eiger. But he's not Tiger actually, same altitude. Same altitude it is. Shall we risk it? And in general I take my risks. I even enjoy that. Let's try. Ah, there's Mr. Pew, I know that guy. He's dangerous. Mr. Pew killed me like 3 times in a row the other day by boom and zooming me like crazy. And then we are... Well, not a good time to check it, we'll check it later. Let's see what I'm chasing. Still too easy to... Still too far to tell. Looks like a fighter. He's fast, he's fast. Strange enough, okay, now he's starting to maneuver, he noticed me, but he's a bit late with it. Let's see what happens. I will want me to follow him downwards. Well, that's good to me. I'm finding a Mustang. And I won't shoot yet. Let's just follow him. Let him exhaust his energy. No, he broke. How did he manage to slow down so quickly? Okay, we're fighting someone good, it seems. Okay, follow me. No, I'm the one followed. I know it's not a good idea for him to follow me downwards. This is a good pilot, it's very unlike the one we faced before. When you meet straight on with the Mustang, you're at a disadvantage. It's doing the boom and zoom, okay, I won't follow you. That would be counterproductive. Where am I? Where am I? Dropping the flats. Let's see what happens. Ah, I have help, look at that. But he's also chased by someone, it seems. Oh shit, what is happening? I think he killed the aggressor, but now he's under attack himself. This is what it looks like. It's a lightning, okay. So that's the German. Ah, damn it. He got him. But wait a minute, he disappeared. How is it possible? I was looking at him. I don't know, I saw a little dot, then I didn't see it anymore. I have no idea what happened. It's like something out of the 9th dimension. And actually he was in a Mosquito Mark 6. I'm completely dumbfounded. A Mosquito is supposed to be a big plane. How could it disappear like that? Maybe it was the same color as the... Well, first of all, it's a British plane. I didn't want to say it because I wasn't so sure, but it was a British plane. Let's go with the lightning this time. Are we against only... It disappeared. My god, the mysteries never end. So I guess it was a premium plane. That's the only explanation I can find for it. Look at my already 2 deaths. Well, one is because of the stupid Helldiver that presumably I'll never use again. No, I have to understand the plane and try to use it. Otherwise it's just a waste of money. I don't know. I think he was just the same earth tone as the ground. That's the only explanation I can find for it. What a strike of luck for him. Okay, how are the Win Air Supremacy? In B3. Ah, it's still up. Protect the light convoy, cover the surveillance aircraft. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened. Let's climb. I have to climb very, very much. In fact, I was too low when I met that German. Then I got lucky, then I got very unlucky. And I guess that's also part of war. 1 and 2. Very high. Currently 1000. This is a good map for streaming. The fact that it's smaller brings you into the action quicker and it's better for you who watch, I think. But it's also fun to play because of that. There are some maps like the Chinese one where you fly and never meet anyone, and that's not the best outcome by any mean. That's the direction of the objective. Okay, now the objective has been captured. Let's see if another objective comes up. Not yet. I will try to reach a minimum of 3000. Well, actually it was 3000 when I met that guy. But the truth of the American planes is that most of the time you have to be higher. Might even go back to the Italians before the end of the stream, we'll see. The excellent visibility of this plane on every side is one of its strong suits. Was really well designed in that respect, you can see everywhere. Well, except downwards, of course. It's got a fairly big blind spot, but that's really inherent in its shape. What are we now? 2500, more. You want to fly the Lightning, you best stay as high as Lightning itself. No objectives on any kind, so let's try to switch to an hunt and destroy kind of mindset. Destroy the enemy convoy. Unfortunately I don't carry bombs. I could have carried them, I have them for this plane. And well, no worries. We can find some target, I bet. What is that? Very low above the delta of the river. Cover the surveillance aircraft completed, that's good. Well, looking now at the score of the teams, actually there's very little we can hope to achieve. And I think we're coming close to a potential enemy. Who hasn't seen me? Again. So, let's hope he doesn't perform an excellent reversal like the previous one. I bet I'm faster than him in the Lightning. Maximum power. What was he doing here? Probably trying to do the same thing as me. He's hunting. Let's see if the hunter becomes the hunted, huh? Just to use a cliche. It's a bit overdone, but it's very fitting in this case. Actually, we are both hunters. And again, I'm lower than him. But I'm also faster, I bet. Now we're going for 160. Let's call our position just in case someone... I don't think many players fly at this altitude, but still. He's really flying fast. What the hell? Starting to think he might have seen me actually and is calling on his friends. Because I've been killed the other day like this by chasing things. By chasing the Japanese that I thought would have been much slower, but the Japanese plane are actually not only nimble, also very fast. Starting to overheat. I wish I could use the zoom. Unfortunately, in VR it's a no go. So I don't even know if I'm chasing something useless. Is he diving? I'm worried about my engine temperature. Ah, there's another one. Okay, this is coming straight for me. And it's American, and it's German, and he's come into... No! What's my speed? 335. Okay, open the flaps. Well, if he goes into a dive, he's finished. But actually he's not doing that. Lower the flaps again. Lower them completely. And... No. You're going nowhere. I got him. I got a BF109F version. Today must be the season. It's the second I destroyed. Well, that looked pretty well. Wasn't bad. And also saved the butt of that XP... What's the name? It's the premium plane, the one with the Pash propeller. It's a very popular plane, it must be good, huh? Ah, I see more combat, okay. I'm going to dive at the maximum speed of my airframe. About 700 if I'm not mistaken. Here you come. Yeah! Well, not too fast. Oh, damn it. I'm too fast, actually. No, I missed. Let's go back upwards. They're currently in combat. Did I black out just a little? Felt like it. Unfortunately, in VR you don't have the blackout effect, so sometimes it's not easy to tell if you're blacking out. It's not another enemy. Okay, the red tracers are in the back, but that means absolutely nothing. With the premium airplanes, it could be either, both friend or foe. Hey Nix, thank you for showing up. So, how's it going with the Lunar New Year? I know you're celebrating. I bet you're watching me on the cell phone. That's him. Don't worry, Nix. This morning you missed nothing. I was just doing the space game. Look at this P-47. Remove yourself. Let me shoot at the enemy. Is that... Okay. It's one of the earliest models, I think, with the clipped wing. Flaps down, flaps down. It's not like I'm flying the Lightning to try and copy your Horizon performance that you posted in your clips. Oh, I broke the flaps. Okay, so the flaps do break. Ah! Almost. You're in your hometown. Ah, so you work far from it, actually. You don't normally stay close to your hometown. New informations. You're giving us new information there. I bet it's a very merry occasion for you. Here in Italy, we almost never speak about the Lunar New Year. No one speaks about it. No one cares, basically. It's considered a festivity of faraway lands. Okay, I should... Ah, that was... No, Mr. Pew got a kill. What is this? Ah, they both went down. They went down while fighting, actually. Well, that's good to me as long as I don't have one on my tail. But maybe I will soon. Too bad I broke the flaps, now they would be useful. They always tell me, drop the flaps. Sometimes it's not the right thing to do. Oh god, they got the friend. He got the P-47. Let's see how good of a tank fight we can do in this thing, eh? It's in theory a plane capable of it. And also that guy is on his last leg, but actually look at the fuck he's doing. Yeah, they flat spin, and now I'm fighting another, and I'm a bit afraid this could be the end of me, we'll see. Maybe I should use the energy I have more than him to try and climb, because it doesn't look good at the moment. didn't follow, he didn't follow. In fact, he could have, probably. Ah, no, he did. Ah, there's another one. Well, if there's another one, you have to, what can you do? Ah, that was Mr. Pew, by the way. Typical Mr. Pew. Nix, you have to tell me, how do I take off in the blasted thing? I already broke two. What is the secret? What is the secret of taking off with the Helldiver? I've been trying several times since the beginning of the stream, and I broke them all. Because I had to buy this silly huge thing, and now I can't use it. In my opinion, it's wrong what I read in the Google. Google said, accelerate slowly. I don't know about it. Personally, I would accelerate more when it seemed like it lacked the power to take off. Maybe I'll push the stick forward. Yeah. So I decide when to pull. Let's see what happens. I can tell you that you were lucky for it. It sucks. It's horrible. It never takes off. I'm pulling the nose down. Let's see what happens. Ah, the nose down. Keeping the nose down worked. Look at that. I'm in the air with the Helldiver. I know you never flew it, of course. You don't like the ground attackers, but I do. I have a lot of fun with them, so I want to see what it does. Let's see what it does. It does the usual thing. That's what it does. It tries to kill me, but I won't let him. My god, this thing is stupid. Let's use the train to keep it straight. Yeah, I like so. Yeah, I like so. Yeah, I'm flying. Look at this, I'm flying. I actually have a bomb bay in this thing. Now imagine if the BF came back now and went straight for me. That would be funny to watch. I hope the rear gun is good, because this thing is an absolute sitting duck. What am I going? Not even 200. Try to accelerate, god damn it. What a bot. I bought a bot. I should buy a bot. You know the meme with the cat, no? I should buy a bot. Well, I did. Just had too much money. I needed to waste some. It's a good attacker. To sink ships. Yeah, I think it's supposed to do that. So, I did the opposite thing. I took it inland to go and try to bomb the tanks. It's a plane made to destroy ships, but I will use it to destroy tanks. But look at that, it's actually two machine guns in one. I think it's a fairly powerful rear gun. Oh, finally. But it doesn't accelerate, Nix. Here's the reason. I didn't lower the flaps. I didn't raise the flaps. I'm not helping here, huh? I'm not helping. I'm also part of the problem. If you're not part of the solution, you know the saying, no? I'm part of the problem. Okay, now I raise the flaps. And look at that, it actually has an air brake. Haha, even better, because otherwise it would be too fast, no? Better put an air brake on the thing. Oh! It feels like it gets to the air by a miracle. This is what it feels like. Should be heavily armed at least. 30 caliber MG. Dual. Yeah, I think this can shoot down planes pretty well. We'll see, we'll see. You made me go the ground attacker route, no? By unlocking the Apache that you told me to... You can play that like a fighter, but actually I do enjoy also to attack the ground, so... You made me do it. Unlock this strange Among Us beast that now I want to at least make an attempt and use. The ground object, the air objective has come up, and maybe I won't even reach the targets. Let's try to go low and fast, because otherwise I risk not even hitting the targets. So, I bet it can go above 300, no? At least. It can be faster than a car, I hope. 300. This is probably one of the biggest single prop planes I piloted in this game, so I bet it does have a lot of torque. The engine must be incredibly powerful. Hostile team is capturing A. So the trick for taking off with this, guys, if you ever want to try it in simulation mode and be the mad person like me, is to push the nose down during takeoff. This lets the plane accelerate more before it starts to do like that, and the torque gets you. It worked fairly well. Okay, there's a big combat above the ground battle, it seems. Ah, it's the enemy attackers. Ah, this could be fun, yeah. I think I have the firepower to bring them down easily. Should be cool. A nice way to test the airplane. Also, while you're intercepting one, maybe the rear gunners will hit the one in the back. Could look interesting indeed. If an enemy fighter doesn't spot me first. It's certainly a risky undertaking, eh? What a bot. What about the main armament? Offensive 20mm, doesn't tell me how many though. They look like fairly big guns. It's even got the old style window opener like in the cards of Once Upon a Time. The one that you go like this to open the window. And what's this pin do? What happens if I pull it? The canopy goes bust. Come on, I will eventually reach the target. I don't even know what to speak about anymore, because I'm just a bot flying in the sky. I'm hearing an engine, but I think it's... No, it must be the ground attacker, I hope. At this point I have the feeling I should get off the plane and push. I hope it will be worth it at least. Well, certainly matters will be improved once I unlock the engines, no? No? I didn't waste 100,000 credits on this. I think the ground attackers got bored and are now leaving, actually. One final attempt at reaching them. I'm going 400 now. It should be faster than a Stuka. If that is what they are. I go to bomb the ground targets and never reach them. Let's try to catch them, at least make an attempt. The battle is going to last some more. What do you say? You think I can get them? I'm starting to doubt it, actually. Maximum speed, I don't care if I overheat. So the ground battle at the spawn, what the hell? And the mission is over. Well, what a waste. What a waste. I managed to take off, I managed to reach the objective and the mission ends. I should have expected it. Well, okay. At least the slot machine is here to brighten our mood. It never starts on the 1 million. Well, better than nothing, 15,000. It's actually one of the better ones, I think. 2 battle. Oh, as long as the game doesn't lock up again. The music is gone. Could it be a good sign? It does like this. Stay with the spinny thing. Ah, Nix. No, unfortunately the mission ended. The mission ended while I was getting to the objective with the Helldiver. I was going to bomb it and the mission ended. Battle starts in 1 minute. Well, at least this will be from the beginning. 2 battles already lost when I join. Well, depending on the type of map, I might not pick the Helldiver though, because if it's a big map, it will take ages to reach an objective. You think so? But this is just beginning. People should join. Ah, but it's an American on the other side too. Oh god, no, this is stupid. I think you meant this. In any case, I hate it also. To fight Americans versus Americans doesn't make sense. I'm starting to think we will have to fly the Italians actually. But how can it be? I see a lot of matches. Enduring confrontation on Sicily. This is good. But I cannot join. Why? Ah, it's a lower ranked battle. This cannot join. Zhengzhou. +1 not ready. Not joinable. Kursk, no. I guess we go with the Italians, guys. It's not like I'm so sorry about it. Actually, I wanted to fly the Italians again. What is this? So, no more Helldiver for today. I kinda appreciate the fact. But can I join it? There are so many damn... Yeah, this one, come on. Okay. Italian cities. No. Like I was saying, Nix, the other day, when I had like 3 spectators, I did my most amazing sortie with the Italian... What the hell is this match? Ah, it's a lower rated one. I have the Reggiane though, huh? I will be able to spawn the Maki later. I don't know, let's try, but it's not what I wanted to play. I wanted to play an higher rated battle. Well, okay. Buy. You can buy the R. Reggiane. No, I have it. Here it is. This is the earliest one though, but it's okay for this map. It's I think it's a tier 2 battle. Let's go with the Reggiane. I want to see what it does. Let's see me break the Reggiane, because every time I take off in a new plane, it breaks. No, as I said, the other day, G51, Series 1, 5 kills in one sortie. You should see the replay of it. Maybe I should make a clip of it. It was amazing. It felt amazing. For a second, I think I understood the reasoning of the Italian planes, you know. They're a bit of an in-between. I was saying earlier in the stream. They're a bit of an in-between from the Russians to the Americans. They turn like so and so. They're a bit faster than the Russians. And they have plenty of ammo, and this is the good part. They have plenty of ammo. I never run out of ammo with the G55. And also I see the Reggiane has quite a bit, but it's already overheating. Is this the one with a shorter wing? Yeah, I think the leftmost wing is shorter. No, I used to hate it, but now maybe I'm starting to understand it. This doesn't have... yeah, first time I find the Reggiane, but it doesn't seem to have the same torque effect of the other Italian planes. It should be easy to keep in there. You've been telling good things about this plane to me, so let's see. Too bad with these lighting conditions I don't see the cabin well. I wanted to make a rundown on the instruments. They are the bane, even, because because they're faster. It feels faster, it felt faster the other day. Well, now certainly it won't be. This plane is stock, completely stock, so I strongly doubt it will be that fast. But I bet once upgraded. I think also Kart told me that. He told me Italian planes are fast. No, but the thing I enjoyed the most is the fact that you can spray and pray in these planes, which is a bit of my style, as you certainly know by now. Only downside is the engine temperature. Yeah, I noticed. Already overheating. And it's not like we're in one of the Pacific map. This is Sicily. Shouldn't overheat this bad. This is a tier 2 battle, okay? Quindi we know more or less what to expect. There's another Reggiane. Cover the bombers in the... I should remember that the German planes are allies now. I see a Met-264, I go and attack it, 100%. It's ingrained in my muscle memory by now. This thing I'm hearing? Listen to the sound of the Focke-Wulf. I never noticed the engine has such a booming voice. Like a moose calling. So now the Focke-Wulf is our ally. Let us love the Focke-Wulf for once, instead of hating him. Let's Focke the Wolf and not Wolf the Focke. It's the A1 version. Well, of course, we're at tier 2 here. Excellent. Indeed, indeed. I'll tell him to follow me. Let's see if he wants to. Okay, he got the idea. I might even follow him instead. I bet he has a better engine. Mine is stock after all. Some formation flying? What do you say, Mr. Westcat? I like the name, Westcat. Just a cat coming from the west. I wonder if it's the far west. Engine overheat, case in point. Well, I won't be able to keep up with him. Attack the A point. Roger, Doger. If I hit the correct button. Oh god, it's getting dark. I think I'll have to turn on the lamp, otherwise I'll disappear. I cannot see myself. I bet it would be better. Maybe not the best moment to do it though, huh? Still. What can you do? Watch me put my head outside of the plane. You can actually lie on the ground and look at the underside of the plane with VR. There are many magic, strange things you can do with VR. I think I lost the Focke-Wulf. I see many things moving below me though, huh? Let's go and check them out. Diving, diving! Watch out, because I don't know what's the maximum dive speed of this thing, and when I see it vibrating I get a little worried. I'm aiming at that guy, but also that guy over there is a bit worrisome. 610 is okay, it seems. You just never look at the instruments when you have the writings there. It's just too convenient. It's a shame, because actually it would make much more sense to look at the instrument. My god, the Italian cockpits are so strange. Where the heck is the airspeed indicator? Is that? And that's the altitude. Or is that a watch? Well, maybe I'll look at it later. Maybe the glass of the cockpit is a bit too reflective, huh? When you make... when you put it like this, why should it reflect the sun so badly? As the Focke-Wulf guy? Yeah, Westcat. I think the enemies are already on the objective, we'll see, we'll see. Reggiane. Big diving. He could be diving for the friend. No, wait. They're attacking a big... That's a friendly bomber, I think. Okay, I'll go for the one that is climbing. It's bound to be slow now. They're attacking a friendly bomber. Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's two friends attacking an enemy bomber. Okay, then I'll join the party, I guess. Okay, I did absolutely nothing to it. What am I shooting? Ah, of course, it's the standard ball ammo, which sucks, unfortunately. It's stock. This kind of ammo, it's hard to bring down a bomber. Did he die? I should get an assist if he dies. I pumped a lot of lead into it. No, I think he's still in there. Might be that. Let's go.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Cover me while I go stupidly against the bomber again. At all the speed that I can afford in this rickety Reggiane plane. No, that's the BF-109. That is chasing. Maybe the bomber. Well, but he's also under attack. And by a fair lot of things. No, wait. This is very, very dangerous. I see a lot of planes. Are we yeah, in fact, the objective is very close to the enemy base. But we're capturing, strangely enough. The base is to the left, okay. I best keep it in mind. That guy is going extremely fast. Let's chase him. Westcott, okay, it's Westcott. I think he's good, I don't know why, it's a feeling. So, with his help now, we make the crazy maneuver, a low altitude. Actually, most of the planes here are friends, it seems. There's also enemies, but mostly friends. And too bad I missed it. That's the base, holy hell. Tarnal, go away. We're fighting over the base. I'll follow the guy that goes farther from the base. Because I'm smart like that. Come on, it's not an hard shot. Come on. How can I miss? Ah, he's faster. As strange as it might look, he's faster than me. And I'm also overeating, predictably. So, how's my tail? My tail is okay. What's that guy doing? He's like transfixed in that strange position. You can peek outside the cockpit, bro. No, you don't say. Yeah, I did. I'm doing just that, actually. Because I'm magic. What the fuck is this? I got disconnected. What is this? But who is this? And I cannot rejoin. No, I don't know what to say, really. What happened? Am I still online? I think so. Yeah, I'm still online. This game must hate me, I don't know. This game must hate me. I think so. What the hell? I don't know, Nix. I've been very unlucky from a technical standpoint. Oh, wait, I can rejoin. I wonder if the plane is still in the air. The other day it went like that. I was still alive. Let's see. You know, the best part was you cannot rejoin because the other... No, I crashed. Because the other team has more players. But how can it have more players? I was already in there. Okay. I'm starting to hate my technical situation here. Nothing ever works. And when it works, you still get dropped from the connection. I think this time it was War Thunder's fault. I went straight to the internet and the internet worked, so it was War Thunder's fault. 100%. Good thing this isn't an hard to take off plane. Stupid game. Stupid game as well. It's annoying, you know? Maybe if I was alone now I wouldn't care as much. When I'm streaming I hate it that it happens. 10 times as much I hate it. This is Westcott, I bet. Yeah, he wants to communicate. Good, good. It's always good to have such kind of players in team. Yes, Franco Fonte. the town, the name of the town. He's got already 5 kills, that guy.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map. Attention to
To the map. Yeah, I got the idea, buddy.
Attention
To the map. Oh, you're right,
Attention
Nix.
to the map.
You saved me. You actually saved me. I wasn't thinking about it.
Designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid square.
And you knew it, huh? You knew I was overeating, even without looking at the stats. Thank you, Nix. Okay, I see combat above the lake, predictably. The American is in the back, it seems. Well, either American, British or French. And Nix, do you have to tell me, in the previous match, I was playing the Americans against the Germans, and the guy shot me down with a mosquito. How is that possible? I bet he was a premium, but he was a mosquito, even bearing the British insignia. That's the craziest thing. He didn't have German insignia on the mosquito. It was the British version of the plane. And he also appeared out of nowhere. I don't know, today it's been a strange match. Okay. What are they doing? They both shoot orange tracers. Which makes one of them the enemy. At least one. Prescott, you know him. Yeah, he's good, I knew it. Okay, Luke got his kill, it seems. Are we sure? Never assume it, no? No, but it's going down. Easy? Yeah. Good kill, Wolverine. He should fly up, fuck Wolf with a name. Wolverine. No, they kill with a Stuka, no less. Even more impressive. Yeah, probably that's it. But also, it only showed the German faction in the other side. That's the strange thing. Ah, we're reading again. I have to climb more and become a predator here, I think. If I want to get my kills with an unfamiliar plane, that's probably the best way. Well, more than unfamiliar, the problem here is that it's stock. As we all know, that's not a good thing. Oh, they're overheated. Yeah. 1600 it is. Destroy the bombers in F4. Ah. F4 he says. Why don't I see them? They should be here. Like, I'm almost in F4. F4. Ah, here they are. Okay. They should be coming towards my position. Let's climb, let's climb. What's that thing? Should we dive? I think it's worth a dive. It's coming the correct direction for it to be an enemy player. In fact it is. Okay. So let's abort the dive. Now they almost disappear in this lighting condition. It's terrible, really. Looks like a shadow, but it's actually the plane. And it's also very, very fast. Surprisingly so, actually. And I think he's on to me because he's starting to make a sharp turn. Might be enough, might be not. We'll know soon enough. And look at the difference the flaps make. Did he spin it? Well, it seems like he's lost control. And I think I broke an elevator. In my opinion, it's going down, yeah. Flat spin, okay. Now let's try to not to die also. Okay. He's a bit with the throttle. The plane is lightweight. What was that? VG33. That was an Italian plane. Cruising doesn't require high RPM. Okay, good advice. As always, Nix. I would be more careful. You know so damn much about this game, man. Every plane you have useful hints to give. Massimo. He was an Italian player. I was going for the bombers before getting distracted, yeah. They're now in E5. E5? I should be here. I'm in E5. Ah, here they are. They should be... Ah, no, they're going away. Okay, of course, it's inverted. We're on the other side of the map today. So it doesn't make sense for me to follow them. I'll never catch them. Let's go back toward there. I see a guy is bombing. I think he's bombing the enemy troops, but you never know. Also, he's bound to attract attention, so he will need my help in any case. This plane turns smoothly. It can compete against a Spitfire. Yeah, I noticed. The moment I turned the flaps, I brought down the flap. This thing went like straight upwards. It was amazing. It can turn certainly very well. This is a great addition to my Italian lineup. You advised me well. Completely ignored it. I don't know why. I think it's a friend, huh? Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, it's the Stuka from before. Certainly is lightweight. Look how it climbs. Now I'm very slow. This isn't good. This is the Stuka asking for help, I think. Is he in danger? No.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Same thing I was spotting. I think it's an enemy. Ah, someone is going after the Stuka, I think. So the enemy attackers in D5. Here they are. They will come this way, but let's try to help the Stuka first. It's being chased. That's how it looks, at least. Oh, watch out at the temperature of the engine. Oh god, this is annoying. Yeah, it's been shot at. Why didn't he use the cover emote? You said cover me, I would have come faster. Hold tight, buddy. I'll try to help you.
On me.
You got him. Yeah, I got him. Well, I can punish him. He also got damage from the rear turret. Too bad really I couldn't tap. Unfortunately, he called very late. And in the wrong way, I might add. Did I get him? Yeah. Dexter in a P-39. Was even a bot. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do. Nice straight-on shot. I kinda enjoyed it. Okay, let's go where that guy was pointing at. Which was... No, in fact I might go for the enemy attackers. They're now in E4. Here they are. They're coming to attack the ground battle, I think. This is perfect. Perfect grinding opportunity. With the quantity of ammo I have on these, unless they shoot me down with the rear turrets, I can destroy several of these. But I'll have to wait for them to separate. If you go in the middle of the formation, they tear through your plane. I should remember I'm actually not attacking Stugas. What am I attacking, in fact? Because I'm on the other side. What count for ground attackers of the American persuasion? Or maybe shoot at these straight on. They're big things. What are these? They're actually bombers. That's what they look like. Ah, I'm overheating again. This stupid engine as well. Here you are. Look at them bomb. Bomb. You Dumbo. Dumb bomber. This is mine. You have the mark of death on you. You don't even know it. Oh my wow. Shine. My god, this ammo suck. I unleashed the entire assortment of my arsenals on it. Did he feel it? I don't think he felt it. He also almost crashed into him. That would have been more effective, in fact, probably. At least the bomber would have gone down. I did nothing to it. Nothing at all. What a stupid armament at the moment, at least it is. Maybe I should aim for the engines. Am I shooting golf balls? What is this? Gummy ammo. Okay, that at least is going down, it seems. Yes. A Beaufort. Okay. British plane, is it? I think I can attempt to bring down another with the ammo I have left. Overeating, water overeating, all over it. This plane is in great need of moving further from the stock state. It certainly is suffering due to the lack of decent modules. Here's the one I damaged previously. Let's try to bring it down. No, it's a different beast. Maybe this can be destroyed actually. Okay, trying to align myself. Luckily it's just a stupid bot. I can do it with extreme relaxation. And here we come to it. Maybe even lower the flaps. Yeah, will give me better stability. And boom! Boom, 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 boom! Boom, 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 boom! And that's it. This was a hurricane. Anyone else? Ah, but the ammo is plenty. Look at that. I still have plenty of ammo. That was I was speaking about. The Italian planes have a lot of ammo on board. I love that part. I think I'm finally understanding the plans of this nation. You know what? I go back to base, not because of the ammo, but because I think I can spawn in the G55, which I enjoyed so much the other day. I want to fly it again. Also, well, the ammo. It's I've been shooting a bit, but this kind of traders really do very little. I need a different loadout on the plane. Probably I'll be able to unlock it already after these kills I did with the plane. It's a lower rated plane, doesn't need much to unlock stuff. Did I raise the flaps? Yeah, I did. You filthy no sock wearing casual, James Weberley. Hey James, welcome with the sock comment. And this morning I was playing Elite Dangerous, the spaceship flying game, and a guy came and said the fact of wearing no sock is the pathway to some abilities that people might call unnatural. And I thought to him, there's a guy that always comes and berates me because of the fact that I'm wearing no socks. You should meet him. You should be a good friend with him. You and your sock creed. I mean, there are people that really cannot do without socks. But today, I'm not one of them. Maybe one day I will become like them. But then will I still be able to call myself what I am? Ah no, so you're the guy I was speaking about. They offer you the job. You're James. I didn't remember the name of the other guy, and we only met this morning, so I thought you was the other no socks guy. I thought you was the other one, but it was you. So you got the job, really? That's awesome, man. I hope it's a good job. I bet it is. Well, good to hear. And thank you for coming and telling me, actually. It's a good news. They always brighten your day. War Thunder it is, indeed. I was saying about it while playing Elite Dangerous that I also enjoy this kind of games. I thought you was the other no-sack guy, but actually it was you. Welcome back to the stream and thank you for coming. It seems like I was wasting ammo. Actually, that's a very advanced maneuver. It's supposed to make you slow down because of the kickback of the cannons. I know it looks stupid. My games are like that. Sometimes you have to do the stupid thing. And it works. 17 seconds to rearm. So you see I'm flying planes from my own country. This is actually the Reggiane fighter from World War II. I think I had a distant relative that actually flew one of these things. Might be possible. I know he did great things in terms of aviation during World War II, but I barely know the name of him. He's not very closely related. Okay, I can go with the Maki, I can go with the bomber, which I want. And that is all, unfortunately, because the G55 is actually too high rated for this battle. Well, okay, let's go with the Maki. This is the same one I fly in Sturmovik, and it's a good plane. It's a good plane indeed. A bit unstable, you have to be careful when you pull the stick. It does like the Spitfire, not the Spitfire, I mean like the Mustang. If you pull too much, it goes into a spin and you die. So that's a little something you better pay attention to. But it's maybe the most iconic Italian plane of World War II. So let's try not to destroy it. Also because it's fairly high rated for this battle. And in fact I did. I had a strange feeling that it might happen. I don't know why. I had a strange feeling. What the shit. What the shit. It's going to get repaired though. Italy had arguably one of the best fighters of World War II. The Maki 205. This is the 202 version. I don't have the 205 I think yet. And actually I do. Here it is. And that's the one I normally fly now that I look at it. It's the same that is in Sturmovik. I'm flying the previous version. As you could see by my complete inability to take off in it. Luckily I didn't destroy it completely, so it's getting repaired. Italian industry couldn't make very many. Their industrial base was just not set up for mass production. Yeah. It's something we kind of sorted after the war. Because in the end Italy became, in the following years, a strong industrial nation, quite surprisingly to many. It's a bit like the history of Japan if you think about it, they did the same. Okay. Well, Japan had more to begin with. Maybe I'm a bit overstating the fact. It's a bit of a personal view on the matter. Okay. When in the air, instead of firing the guns, you could just kick the rudder left and right and pull the stick when your speed is below 135. You're right, but firing the guns looks stupid, and sometimes it's nice to be stupid. No, you're right, that might be better. Sometimes I've had bad experiences with it though, huh? When I do the power slide to stop, sometimes the plane overturns and I break it, so I wanted to shoot. Because you taught me that as well. Sometimes you taught me too many things that are best left unknown. And now that I know, I'll do it every time. I will shoot to slow down. You know, this reminds me of another strange factoid from World War II. Yeah, it does. No, gents, of course it does. It's in addition to that. This reminds me of another strange factoid of World War II that I wrote about in my blog, in an article of mine. That was about a famous foghorn. A foghorn supposedly so powerful that it was used not only to make the position of the airfield known to planes in foggy condition, but actually was supposed to dispel the mist. It was so powerful, they made the foghorn sound, and it kind of removed the actual impediment to landing. It dispelled the mist. Now I don't remember the name of the foghorn, it's very famous. It's a British model, I think, that was used by many nations during the war. Yeah, I actually even have a differential brake on these pedals of mine, not that the Italian planes have them. The Italian plane cockpit is so strange. Everything's inverted. You have the throttle goes backward to increase the speed. What's this sound of an engine? And then all the instruments are mixed together. What's this sound? I'm a bit worried at the moment. Destroy the enemy surveillance aircraft in F3. Win supremacy in B5. Why do they put the objectives so close to the enemy airfield? These are base defenders, I think. Okay. The team down there should be a friend, recently taken off. He wants to attack the A point. Well, of course he wants. But it's so damn close to the enemy airfield, I'm a little worried about it. Actually, they put everything in the square, look at that. There's the airfield, the objective, and also the ground objective. All on top of one another. One an important spot on the battle map, indeed. Both for us and the enemy, it seems. Altitude 2200. That's good. Good work. Attention to the map. I think that's also a friend. He's heading for the objective but is flying low for some reason. And what I see in front is mysterious. There's two planes. One at my same altitude and the other quite a bit below. I'll try to climb more. I want to go 3000. This is also a fairly light plane. I think it has a favorable power to weight ratio. No, I know, Nix. I was saying just that. Look at the square. It's crazy. It's got both anti-air from the airfield and you also got a ground objective. So more anti-air, I bet. That's practically impossible to conquer. I don't know why they put it there. I'll probably stay far until I see other people come and then we'll see. Even then, I'm not so sure it's worth it. Still, is a target as good as any to move towards. What else do we have besides? Nothing else. So we need supremacy. Destroy the enemy convoy. I cannot do that in that plane. In this plane. And I'm overheating the engine, predictably. Okay.
Attention to the designated
Destroy the surveillance aircraft completed. Okay. I will tell everyone I'm heading to the A point.
Attack the A point. Affirmative. Guard on me. Attention to the designated grid square. Attack the A point.
Yeah. Well, I hope he noticed where the A point is. Okay, Nix, I see we agree on the matters. Well, it's certainly a difficult point to conquer. We'll see, we'll see. These two planes are before the point, actually, though, huh? They might be the base defenders, but I think they're too far from one another.
Me.
And also, what is that thing over there? I will probably head for the one upwards first. Also, let's stall for time, because so many people are actually coming. And to go alone now would be a bit stupid. We're very high, 3100, this is good. Our team is capturing zone A, actually, look at that. Then that is a friend, I think. No, they're fighting down below. Meeting head on, look at that, like the knights of old. That's the airfield, I think. And that's another plane. And it's about time to dive, I think. Yeah, let's try to assist that guy, but I'm a bit worried, I don't know the maximum dive speed of this thing. I think it will be safe at least a 600, no? It cannot be made of paper. I close the throttle just to be sure. It should be enough in any case. Running straight for the base, I don't like it. No, abort the dive. It's not worth it. It's going to end badly because the moment he turns towards the base, I'm going to follow. Just because of my battle instincts. Then I'll die.
Need cover.
Ask for cover. I know myself too well. Once I start to chase, I will not relent the chase, and I will die. He's there now. He's getting away from me.
Designated grid square.
I'll keep calling like a madman. In any case, it's what they're doing also. Or should I say what they're doing too? Okay, it's below me now. I'm spinning because I lost too much speed. Ah no, it's a... Ooh, this took me completely by surprise. He was the guy that I saw flying over there. But I had thought he would have been a friend, so I had thought right. It's the Henkel. Nix, I don't know that much about this plane. Is this more of a heavy fighter or ground attacker? It looks like a ground attacker by the size of it. Atlas II Megazelim. What a name. Let's go with the German senpai. In the teeny Italian plane. Atlas II Megazelim. We're almost coming. No, but man, really, do you want to fly over the airfield? I know where it looks a bit too dangerous. Okay, got the right idea. And indeed, it's turning back. But actually, I think we turned back too late. Why the fuck? Why did I follow this guy? I'm not following him anymore. He wants to stay above the airfield. You do it. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's not like I have to follow. I mean, the airfield is there. Keep your distance, man. It's dangerous. I think he knows what he's doing, huh? Because he's skimming just outside of the... But I don't know the exact... It's a medium bomber even. Okay. I was really off the mark. What is that? What is that? It's a BF, that's what it is. Too bad. I was really getting excited there. If that was an enemy, he was in perfect position, but unfortunately, that's not what it was. Okay, we're slowly capturing. There's 3 of us. Imagine now if we could capture the point. That would be cool.
Attention to the map.
Everyone doesn't care actually.
To the designated
Attention, attention, attention. I got you, man. Shut up 1 second. Well, we have complete air superiority here, despite the fact that we're on top of the enemy base. The moment someone comes up from that place, it will be completely destroyed. So actually, I think we're winning now.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Victory is close. Shall we do the smoke of victory 1 sec? Smoke the pipe of green smoke that tells the enemy we're winning. Ha ha ha. Now I'm flying a bit like an hero of old by showing my colors to everyone because I feel so sure that we're going to capture the objective, but let's not overdo it. You know why I use the green smoke? I use the green smoke because so many people use the red smoke. Then if someone uses the red smoke, we make the Italian flag. I'm so smart. I'm patriotic in a way. This is Catania, right? Yeah, the city of Catania. We captured the zone. So what? What happens now? We captured the airfield. What happened? I have no idea. This is a first for me. We actually captured the square with the enemy airfield on it. Yeah, Nix, you know about it. I used also your red smoke for that reason. And they keep saying that again and again, so maybe I'm also boring with it. I won't say it ever again. Wolverine, it's Wolverine. Hi. Guten Tag, Wolverine. But is there enemy still in this match? Because I'm starting to wonder. We're doing whatever the hell we want, all above their home actually. And now if I were one of them, I would take off not from this place, but the ones further up along the coast. So that is actually suspect. So they're going to be assaulted, I guess. They will assault the very airfield. I've never seen it. That would be a first for me. No, you follow me. Because I think I spotted an enemy, man. Follow me, follow me, follow me. And follow... No, it's a friend. It was him calling. He shot at from the town of Catania. We're now in Gravina di Catania. The famous Gravina di Catania. Actually, sounds like the name of something you eat. Like some sort of cheese. The Gravina di Catania. But I don't think that's the case. Maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know. That's also a possibility. Look at this. This is too cool. With Italian planes, when you cheat the view in VR, you actually end up inside the plane. You get X-ray vision. This is a very advanced function of the Italian planes that very few people knew about actually. Only these that used to fly the Italian planes with the VR. And there weren't many back in the day. But now they are. Okay, they're doing the ground battle now. As you can easily see. The enemy positions are under attack, and I presume we will capture the base. The entire actual air base? That will be a sight to behold. This is turning into a boring mission though, huh? Where the heck is the enemy? It's these situations where... Yeah, there's only 3 people left. Actually, most of them have left the match. You know what? I think I'll go play somewhere else. Let's move towards the base. The airfield will be destroyed. I think that's what's going to happen. But look at the player roster. There's only 3 people left in the other team. I think we might as well switch server. We can fly in the meantime towards our base. If I meet an enemy there, I can fight it. There's a lot of planes actually. But there's a distinct lack of 1 objectives, 2 enemy planes. This will be terribly boring to watch for you. I best go somewhere else. Destroy the enemy surveillance completed. Good. Cover the bombers in E2. Huh. I wonder if they're coming there over the ground battle. What's this movement I see here, right above our base? I'm going to do just that, but let me see what these are in the meantime. They could be enemies. So close to our base. The base is there, so I will be able to land in 1 second. As soon as I want to. It's also a good place to engage the enemy. Too bad I went so downward, because I wanted to land. Now I lost my height advantage. But I mean, we was looking for action now, so it's even better like this. Friend. Okay, then it's probably ground attackers from the friendly team. We can as well land. Let's go to the base. There cannot be an enemy among their midst. It would be shooting like crazy. Let me just check this because it's so close. No, it's the same damn thing. Okay. Back to the base it is. And from there, a different server. Flare, flare. Flare the plane. Meow. We're a bit off center. Well, a bit is an understatement. We're completely off center, but I think the game won't care. It's not that realistic. Should count for a landing nonetheless. I can also shoot to slow down. Like this. Shoot, shoot, shoot! Nix isn't watching in any case because he hates it. It's unrealistic. But I think he went somewhere else. I can shoot to my heart content. And also break. Yeah! Oh, don't crash into the little house. Don't crash into the... Well, that stopped the plane, no? I stopped the plane. What a landing. Too bad now there is a waiting time of 2 minutes. Like hell I'm waiting. Like hell I am. Return to the hangar. Where is the cursor? Well, normally I would wait, but earlier I waited and nonetheless I counted for a death, so I no longer care. As an act of protest, I will just return to the hangar. And suits you well. Look at that. Well, it was a shitty match though. There was no action. I hope I can join an American mission now. Maybe even a Russian one. Shall we do... Let's do a sortie with the Russian tier force. I had fun with them the other day. See what I had. I tend to use these for the arcade battles, to tell you the truth. They seem to work better that way. So, let's return a mission with the Russians now. You saw me shoot. I know, man. I hoped you wouldn't see it, but unfortunately you did. Now, I'm ashamed. Civil War at China. So the first thing you have to remember with these planes is that they carry little ammunition. After the Americans, it was quite a shock for me to remember to return to them. 5.0 is what we're going to spawn, the LA-7. So Nix, about the fact that you correctly spotted it, in Sturmovik actually there is an LA-5. But to fly it, you have to buy it separately. Buying the game is not enough. You have to pay for what they call a collector plane. And then you can fly it. So that's the reason I cannot fly it. You really tend to wonder when you play Sturmovik why spending money when all the planes are also on this game and they're completely free here. You tend to wonder. It's just so more generous as a game. This is one of the most generous games of the forever. Certainly in the flight simulation space it is, because flight simulators tend to be very expensive. And to have one that is completely free Completely defeats the purpose of playing anything else, actually. If not for the sake of variety. And also variety has its merits. So that's why I play Sturmovik. But sometimes you wonder, why should I pay to fly just the LA5 when here I have not only the LA5 but LA7, LA whatever, all the LAs in the world. Even Los Angeles. Am I wearing I think my shirt is this San Francisco? No, Los Angeles. So case in point, I'm flying the LA7, I'm wearing an LA shirt, but it's from Los Angeles, not Russia. I see shooting. Let's go there. Are these ground attackers? Ooh, a full server. I should have come here to begin with. In many aspects it is. Well, gents, it depends. When you play this mod, actually, it's fairly realistic. I have a sort of a feeling, and also I found agreement from a person I met in Sturmovik the other day that seemed a real expert. Nix was there, I bet he remembers what I'm speaking about. And he tended to admit the fact that the flight model, the actual behavior of the plane in flight, might be done better in this game, for some planes at least, like the Mustang. The Mustang is much harder, and in my opinion more realistic to fly in this rather than in Sturmovik. It's just all the context of it that is different. It's more realistic, yeah, of course. In Sturmovik you have to navigate by sight, you have the map that is completely to scale, you do the engine management, but at the same time this is better as a game, so it kind of balances out, because in Sturmovik sometimes all you do is fly to the objective, wait 10 minutes, you bomb the objective, repeat. Whereas here you have all the dynamic objectives, the bombers, the battles that change dynamically, so it's much better in that respect. And at the same time, depends on how you play. Yeah, if you play the arcade mode, it certainly is just that. It's also in the name, no? Arcade mode. But as I think you noticed, this is the simulator mode. It's completely different. Put someone that flies the arcade mode into this and make him take off with one of these planes. He won't even manage. It's actually fairly difficult to pilot these planes. And also, this is another, maybe it's more of a personal view, but what makes a game worthy to play and more realistic? In the end, it's the people. And I've seen both things. I've seen people that fly in Sturmovik like it's just a game, and they always go straight for the target, they never employ realistic tactics, everyone does his own thing. Whereas in here, I played the moments where, playing with Nix and the others, actually we use realistic tactics. So if the people feel that it's a simulator and you play with the people that do, actually in the end this might be just as realistic or even more than Sturmovik. In any case, they're different games, but it's not so unrealistic. Try the simulator mode, you would see if you haven't played. Have you played, excuse me, what did you say? The DC-3 P51, there's a few versions with no guns. The TF-51. The one in DCS, you mean? Yeah, well, actually, I play DCS, but I never flew the plane there, you know. I only fly the modern planes in DCS. I don't know, it feels better to me. You play the modern flight simulator game, I do it with the modern planes. What I fly in DCS is the FA-18 most of all, but also the A-10, and of course the less expensive Russian planes that everyone uses in multiplayer. What are they? The Su-27 and the Su-33. And also I bought the Black Shark, the Russian helicopter, but I suck with it. I also enjoyed the Frogfoot, if you believe it. The Russian attack plane, what's his name? Su-something, I don't remember now. That's a fun plane to fly. It's a simpler and more to the point... What the fuck is... More to the point A-10. I'm being attacked, damn it. I got dive bombed by a Corsair. It's what they do best. And of course he did it. What the hell. I got distracted, okay. Look at him, so proud and mighty. You never know, man. I might get my revenge. I just might. Take off again, but this time I stay more concentrated. I also, tell you what, leave the bomb Saddam. Yeah, probably it's for the best. I see a big dogfighting environment with also many people online. Not playing War Thunder is... No, I know, I didn't take it wrong, man, don't worry. I never simulator mode, it actually looks quite fun. Why don't you come and play with us, James? The more the merrier. Rank 4 Corsair, yeah, it was fairly scary.
Heading to the base.
We often have group sessions in this game, and it's hella fun. It's hella fun, especially if you come when Nix is here. He's really the tactician of the bunch, and he can guide the battle like no other. When you play with him, it's completely different. It's very immersive to play this kind of game with someone that actually directs the battle with a logic, in a logic manner. I had the same experience the other day when I played with that veteran Russian pilot in Sturmovik. It's completely different. When you play alone like this, you just try to go for the kills. But with others, it becomes something completely different. And I bet also more enjoyable to watch. Too bad I'm the only one that plays this every single day.
Attack the A point.
I think it's the same with Elite Dangerous also. It becomes a different game with the others. I am working from home. I can't chat at my current job. By playing games, doing work hard, we're starting to discover more about you, man. You told us you were doing a job interview, and now we know it's a job interview for working at home. I bet you work in the IT sector, well, most of us do here, I bet. We are, after all, the guys that have the greatest affinity with computers, us gamers. And I can vouch for that. I was the guy that fixed all the office computers when I worked full hours.
Defend the A point.
Defend the A point. Okay, Roger Dodger.
Agree.
I agree. Attack the A point. Why defend? I want to attack the A point, no?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Everything goes.
Attack the A point.
What's this? Will I turn on the lights in the cabin? No? Okay, let's head toward the objective, but stay high this time. It looks like a fairly dangerous match. So James, you also play DCS. That's also very interesting. I cannot find anyone to play DCS with. I would love to have a wingman in that game. It's just too solitary when you have no one to speak with. You have too many downtimes to play that as a streamable game. I need someone to speak with while we do it. I've been scouring Discord for servers with active players, but actually it's very difficult. Need to check your surroundings. Yeah, we know something about that. They're also much faster than my plane. That I discovered the other day. You cannot chase them at all. You best leave pursuit at once when you have the Americans in front of you. I don't have an artificial horizon on this, huh? This makes flying in the cloud actually not very convenient. So actually you do the opposite of me. You play the Warbirds in DCS. No, I'm afraid I don't know much about it. Are there active servers for it? I think I've only seen servers with the modern planes. But I guess that's always single player. But I don't own the modules even, because there is a module with the World War II terrain, right? Also some campaigns were made from it, I believe. The cloud layer isn't helping here, huh? I cannot climb further than this. Let's see if they respond my call, so we can maybe know what these things are. There's a lot of stuff in there, a lot. Okay, now we know. They captured that zone. So the enemy is there, certainly, but also it could be here, so I must be careful. This is the Chinese map, right? Yeah. It looks a bit similar to the Russian one. Well, there's little to check in terms of surroundings. Let's Soul Cloud. This could be an interesting approach, huh? I don't know. I don't know. The guy that was closer is presumably the friend, so the chaser could be the enemy in theory. But also there's so much stuff. The moment I dive, no, I best take it easy. Wait a moment. There's just too many things there. This is one of the biggest combat situations I've seen in rank 4 of this game. I honestly don't even know how to behave. Let's try to come from the other side. No, okay, this is getting isolated. Yeah, it's a good chance. Let's try to check if it's an enemy. It is, it is, it is. It is. Come out of the dive slowly. He doesn't know it. He doesn't know I'm coming. It's the Corsair! Did we get the revenge on the same guy, I wonder? Is he dead? I saw fire come from it. Actually, I'm not so sure. He's coming for me. That's not the guy I shot. That's an Hellcat, right? Well, it's not a Corsair in any case. Did I get the kill from that? No. I saw it explode. What the hell? Well, I saw fire. I didn't see it quite explode. Oh shit, he's on my tail. But also I have cover, huh? Ooh, there's 2 of them and 3 of us. This is crazy, man. Predictably, he's faster than me. I have to shoot when I'm sure, because with these planes, you don't have much ammo, as I said. Is he spinning? No, it was some strange maneuver that he tried to employ. Almost disappears in this lighting condition. Actually, he crashed, okay, I got the kill. He was the one I damaged previously then. Oh, they got the kill.
Attention to the designated grid square.
I would point at that. This is the coolest combat I've experienced on this map. Is he spinning? No. Did I get him? Yeah. No, maybe the other guy got it. I don't know. As long as he's dead, it's good to me. Well, that should have been my kill, truly, yeah? Of the assist from it, I think. My god, this looks like something out of Star Wars. What is this? 10,000 planes, all fighting together. No one understands anything. That's a friend, that's a friend. These are enemies. Friend. Enemy. Friend. Everyone a friend, okay. So we won. We won the big field battle. And I did my part. 1 kill, 1 assist.
Move after me.
Are they really all friends? I don't know. There's so many of them.
Move after me.
Holy hell.
Attention to the designated grid square.
That's an enemy who crashed. No idea. Yeah, Nix, I love it. It's hella cool. Here's the enemy. 1? Okay, only 1. Okay, he got him already though. They can fire on him. Try to get the assist. Steal it from the third guy. Ooh, what a maneuver. No, okay, let's not die for this. It's not worth it. It's also the moment of day, the fact that he plays at dusk like this. It makes it even cooler. It's very dramatic. Looks like the turning point in the air war, something like it. Fairly epic. Cover the surveillance, protect the light convoy, cover the bombs. What is this? Right in the middle of Miami side you come. But if it's an enemy, it's quite a bad thing to do. Well, it looks... It's twin engine. What the hell is that? It's not Russian in any case. We have only the Russian on our side. And actually, it's a P-61 that shot me with the rear turret. What the hell is this? And actually also killed me with its rear turret. Let's see if I can kill him also, return the favor. Now I'm on fire. I wonder if he's going to die also. No, I did not need to. Ah, it's the Black Widow. Okay, it's the Black Widow. Yeah, in fact it's a true shame that I cannot rejoin it, but unfortunately I have to end the stream. Yeah, I've heard also voices from the rest of the house that tell me that there's really no way today I can stick for longer. Sometimes in the afternoon it's like this. And sorry guys, this looked like a cool combat, but I bet we will find another one the next time. These are a bit hectic days for me. There are many things happening in my life and unfortunately I have to participate in them. Sometimes, yeah indeed, sometimes I even have to get out of the house as much as I hate it. And so we are come to the end of the stream. I'm sorry guys. Yeah, indeed Nix, that was very fun. Thank you for coming even during the holidays. I enjoyed it a lot. Black Widow. Thank you everyone. I have to run really. Tomorrow is Saturday. Unfortunately I won't be able to play, so I'll be back on Sunday. And I think Sunday morning I'm going to play this, also because there was someone that wanted to play with me. I hope he will be in the stream. If anyone else of you want to join, it will be my pleasure. In the afternoon we'll see, but in the morning I'll play War Thunder. Off Sunday I mean, tomorrow morning I cannot play. So, have a nice day. Ciao. See you soon.